Hurricane Milton tore through Florida with a force that left an indelible mark on the state. With streets flooded, homes reduced to rubble, and neighborhoods unrecognizable, the storm followed closely on the heels of Hurricane Helene, compounding an already dire situation. Milton's devastation in its wake stretched from the southeast to the southwest, across Tampa Bay and to the Atlantic coast, sparing few in its destructive path. By Friday afternoon, the death toll had risen to 16, a grim reminder of the storm's power. For some, help arrived in time, with hundreds of people rescued from the rising waters and crumbled buildings. For others, like one cardiac arrest victim in Volusia County, the emergency response teams could not reach them fast enough, underscoring the tragic reality of how quickly lives can be lost in the chaos of a natural disaster. Drone footage from St. Petersburg revealed streets strewn with debris and a cityscape marred by collapsed cranes and destroyed buildings. In nearby Longboat Key, the damage was severe, with uprooted trees and wrecked boats bearing silent testimony to the storm's wrath. Communities still reeling from Helene found themselves once again facing the daunting task of recovery. The scale of the power outages was staggering. At the height of the storm, more than 3 million people across Florida were without electricity, with counties like Hillsborough, Pinellas, and Manatee reporting outages affecting more than 70% of residents. The effort to restore power was ongoing, but with over 2.25 million outages still being reported by Friday, it was clear that the road to full recovery would be long and difficult. But even as the storm moved offshore, leaving Florida for the Atlantic, Milton's impact was far from over. Rising rivers in inland communities posed a new threat, with first responders racing against time to prevent further tragedies. In Polk County, one cleanup crew tragically lost a member who was struck and killed while clearing a fallen tree, a sobering reminder of the risks faced by those working to restore a semblance of normalcy. As Florida begins the arduous rebuilding process, Milton and Helene's human cost weighs heavily on the state. The death toll from Milton alone continues to climb as rescue operations and damage assessments continue. Thousands are left without homes, businesses are shuttered, and families grapple with the reality of loss, whether loved ones, homes, or livelihoods. Though the worst of Hurricane Milton is over, the aftermath reveals a landscape in ruins. As the cleanup continues, Floridians' strength and resilience will be tested as they work not only to repair physical damage, but also to heal from the emotional scars left by back-to-back storms that have reshaped their world.